Yeah, just there's little things. So first of all, one that's quite current is on the Bitcoin. It's removing all the charts. Actually, I'll remove all those. So remove, and on here, trending up, simple ascending triangle or ascending wedge pattern off there. And what has happened is, so you see the wedge, you have to take it all the way to the tip. Some people, maybe. And then what we're dealing with here is from that local trend now in a lower time frame. You see, the price drops out, lost support there of the just drove straight through the moving average. Came right down, all the way down the moving averages, reversed around the 200-day moving average in the hourly chart before popping back up again to retest that trend line before moving back down, retest there the 200-day movement, and again, and see what happens over the weekends. It does tend to be a bit slower moving over the weekend. See if that will pop up and reject. We should see if it does pop up. Where is it likely to reject to? Where those lines might be. We shall see. But it's unpredictable, a bit more unpredictable Bitcoin, but that was perfect. So there, you see how that fingered up there, straight away got an entry point. As soon as that turned red and that closed red, you know you got an entry on there. That would have been short position right in there. Could have gone in aggressive, but yeah, straight away, somewhere in around there, looking short and looking to come down to wherever it was it wanted to come down to. Let's have a look in the 4 hourly. Straight away, you have got banging those time frames there, but also the fib support there. It's also good. So it was a pretty good take for some people to go in there. What else? So that was uranium. That was the one I gave you a couple of what I showed that you know about a while back. It was uranium. So uranium was overheated to go to some sort of main price. So there's the futures for actual uranium there. There's also a uranium index, various uranium indexes for not just for it can be for the price of uranium, but also for different aspects of mining and production and processing, of uranium in this case, but also with other types of, say, precious metals. It will be about who's doing the mining, processing, etc. So yeah, that was overheated. It's just come down to support there. It was overheated. Look at that on the RSI there. Are getting a crossover still a couple of weeks ago there. RSI still working its way down. I'd like to see it come way down there, down to the 30s, maybe even 27. That would be fantastic. So looking at some of these weekly chart there, let's go on the daily. Yeah, so this was just again, they've been trending up quite well and has just lost support and worked its way down through the moving averages there. And then seeing how it comes down. So this one, yeah, lost support, come down, and has kind of battered up against the moving average. It's trying to work its way up, but it's still getting rejected off those moving averages. So that's that one. Some for doing all right. Again, batting up against those moving averages, coming back down. How does that look in various other time frames, say a 4 hour, 1 hour? Ugh, ugly. Let's go on this one. Daily. Yeah. Came down, signs of a peak there before moving down. It could have also been a bull flag, just waiting for that confirmation. But things were pointing downwards for a heavy correction, quite often to about sort of 20% range. Oh, this one come down to 30. This is looking lovely for a potential reversal as well. It's come down to the previous, that sort of local-ish trend line down there. I have redrawn that yellow line since. Many redrawing again actually, and then oof, what else we got? So it's dropped below that 236, tempted to get up again, but once it's come down through there, and it's failed to get higher, hasn't it? So we've got a lower stop loss potential, could lower the stop loss to that wick as well. But it has drawn its way down to perhaps previous lows. See the low there, fought. See in here that previous high across the tops there. Take it across, and that becomes something of a support area as well. Liking anything that gets below here and then it has the potential to pop back up for some scalping action as well. But again, it's come back down in the daily to that 200-day moving average. That 200-day moving average having a confluence with something of the support line now as well. Looking fairly strong. Elevate, eh? We'll have to look into the fundamentals of that. What have we got here? Again, seeing here, broke that local trend, broke the 100-day moving average, broke through, found support along there on the the 100-day moving average, broke the 50, come down, found some sort of support before going low again. The previous highs kind of acting like support now. Will it come lower? Possibly. It will come down, maybe if it does, to that 50-day moving average. Fantastic. And that kind of, see how it just sits on there, comes down, bounce, bounce, bounce. What's it going to do? What have we got here? We shall see. Not so sure about that one. Same thing. Drops the support there. That local trend that was in there. Drops support and just pauses. Sort of a little bit of a pause above that. Where the 236 comes in. Where the thing. So where do you draw 236 from the low to the high? And just paused and then broke low, didn't it? Gap down. Found support on there. On that 100-day moving average. Similar story. Straight through there, down now, off the 236, straight down, straight down, straight down. Still sort of in a corrective downtrend at the moment in an otherwise bullish structure. A long-term bullish structure. Let's have a look. Similar thing, found support there on those moving averages. Doing well there, isn't it? Doing well, finding some strength in that one. Global X Uranium ETF holding its ground. Everything's up this week by the look of it. What about this one? This looks naughty. Mega uranium again. Working its way, bounced off there, popped up, lost support on that 236 and 100-day moving average, sign of confluence-ish area. Moves its way down the fibs, doesn't it? Moves its way beneath there, comes down beneath the 100-day, retests up, moves its way towards the 200-day moving average. Fantastic. Yeah. And that also has confluence with the 1272 off that fairly local trend line. Off that local trend line. Local fibs, high, local low to the local high. That is from there to there, and backs down 1272 on the short of the local one. Pretty good, fairly reliable target was there, which also has a confluence to there. previous lower down there. Fantastic. So much confidence on that one. Like that one. That's good. So something to look at for the future. Banging. Channeling down there, isn't he? Chuntering along. What else? Yeah, so that's pretty much those on there. So it's all about just watching the moving averages, where the technical supports are produced by the Fibonacci retracements, and seeing how support is lost and where price action retreats to. Okay, there you go, mate.